Happy Wednesday, one and all. Let's talk paddle bow tips. So I've got my paddle bow, and there's a little more to do. I just noticed I didn't fully round the handle, but that's of no consequence. Going along, little edge work to do. Round that a little bit more prior to rawhide backing and painting it with the Raven design. Black on one side, white on the other. I like that contrast because the black Raven looks like it's still alive, and this one looks like it's just skull and bones. But I have marked, this one's darker, the tips. Look at that. There's a pencil line, 6 inches long, running right down the center. Point of that is, I transition from a round back to triangular cross section. It's a really cool effect. The tricky part is, because you get shadows, you see exactly how things are. The tricky part is doing that transition. This is the hardest part right here. But making it a precise thing, I can see this is off center, so I have to redraw my line. Yeah, that's off center, I'll get it right. But yep, really cool transition. And it especially looks good when you rawhide back it and paint it. And pin knocks, wrap it with some sinew there. A little sinew job. But yep, that's it. Pretty cool design. You can kind of see the profile. It goes skinny, skinny. This is the thinnest part. Then it gets thicker, believe it or not, because of the paddle bow shape. And then it's got a kicker at the tip. This is the thickest part here. Details. I'll let you in on a little secret. I've been thinking. Full disclosure, I see no reason to hide stuff. Thinking of a knife sharpening guide, right? The holes at a correct angle. You can certainly do it by hand, but there's knife sharpening guides out there. Clamp this into a jig, right? And I've got it so there's like side rails that follow the shape of the tip, so it's precise there. Descending rails on either side. Knife sharpening guide. Sanding block. Sounds kind of like Dr. Evil. Yeah, to get that precise thing. I might still do it by hand, you know. By eye, getting the right shading. But I think I'm going to try to make like a little jig for that and see if that might work. Because any way I can add to the precision of something, I do it. I'm as much as an engineer understanding what I want to do and being able to do it by hand. I'm also fascinated by processes. And I think it'd be kind of cool to experiment around with like sending rails, clamp it down, having a jig to just make it to around very precise. That's worth a try. I've got some extra time on my hands. Well, that is all. Thank you for watching. Maybe you got something out of this. Maybe you did not. It's personal thing.